working on just working on this car for a friend, really. That's all I'm really just up to right now is trying to get this project kind of finished up. I'm really just trying to tie this project, um, everything to more of a complete state. It's more or less 75 to 80% complete. So yeah, I got all the trucks weathered up. All the wheel sets are fully weathered. Moxie Pacific is here. Um, I've picked up I've I've picked up a few more pieces. I'm also working on also working on this Union Pacific hopper. I've had this hopper for a while. Y'all have definitely seen this hopper before, but you can see. Yes, I did. And I still have not decided what I'm gonna be putting on this car. I've had this car also for a small amount of time. But yeah, I'm still waiting on what to put on this. Also, at some point, we are going to be redoing this car. It looked great for its time. Uh, but I've kind of gotten better at graffiti. Like this car, I did for a friend, for one of my friends. Looks pretty good. Now, here's something that definitely stay tuned for this because I'm thinking about doing a review video for this. It's one of the brand new. If I can, one of the brand new Rapido trains. Greenbrier refrigeration cars. This is the AOKX car. It's got report marks for AOKX, and it has sound. So definitely be on the lookout for that video at some point. It's something I got in the mail last week. Anyways. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, definitely. There's one more car I'm almost done with. Well, not necessarily almost, because I still yet have to finish up this piece. It's gonna become a BNSF auto rack. It started off as Rio Grande. Start off as Rio Grande. But that's gonna become gonna become a BNSF car. Anyways, so now on to the car we're working on today is one of the Scale Train's rivet counter auto racks. I do not know precisely what run it was. Um, but it's one of the KCS cars. It's one of the KCS auto racks, obviously. Um, I've gotten pretty much all the graffiti done. I need to go back and touch up some graffiti, but that'll be mostly off camera. Right now, maybe weathering the car, because these KCS cars, they don't usually stay a pristine white color. They grime up. They look more like this. So you can kind of see what we're working with. You can see this is the car out of the box. Pretty much, besides the graffiti work, and yeah, this is what we're going after. And all I'm using, it's really not that difficult. It's just the tech. Eventually, well, there's a bit of technique with this. We're going to be using Winsor Newton water mixable oils, oil paints. And I'm thinking about maybe using some pigments too. Maybe. We might give that a try. Experiment a little. We might experiment with some pigments. But for now, I just have some 70% Lysol purple alcohol in a cap. And basically going to be diluting the paint. Basically. So I have my brush right here. I think I'm going to go back to working on the underframe. I was working on the side of the car for a while. But I think I'm going to touch back on the underframe. So it's behind the camera, but I already have some of the oil paint on hand. It's just on a piece of paper. See, acrylic paints don't really have the same advantage. Yeah. Because the acrylic paints, they take only a small amount of time to dry. Especially in thin layers. oil paints. It takes several days. It takes a while. So you can more or less see what I'm doing. This was at one point a Q-tip. At one point. I'm gonna go ahead and close the door. That way we have better sound quality. Anyways, sorry if there's any background noise. Okay, I'm gonna have to pour some isopropyl alcohol again, because that just flipped the whole cap over. That just flips the entire. It flipped the entire cap over. Anyways, I'm gonna pour some isopropyl alcohol. So again, it's for the water mixable oils. Because believe it or not, we're doing all these effects with oil paints. Now, this is not going to be the base color. Like, this is not the final product, basically. This is not the final product. Kind of right where I'm working. That's not the final product. I'm gonna go in with a wherever I put it. Where did I put? Oh, it's right here. I can get it zoom in a bit. Anyways, I'm now gonna go in with some. I'm gonna try some pigments. I mentioned that I would try some pigments. So yeah, it looks alright. Yeah, I have zero plan to use this throughout the rest of the project, so yeah, I'm just gonna put these to the side. Anyways, I'm gonna go into some burnt umber. So right now I'm just doing the road grime, basically. The cake up spray. I'm just doing this with some acrylics. Now, I said earlier that acrylics dry quickly. Um, well, I'm doing this in multiple layers, and then I'm gonna go in with some oils, kind of as like the middle. You'll see what I mean in a sec. Once I get this all built up. I'm also probably gonna on the other side. The air hose is actually still connected. Um, this one, the air hose was busted off. That's how I got it from a friend. Again, I'm doing this for one of my friends, but yeah, the air hose is busted off. But on this side, the air hose is still present, so I'm probably gonna remove it for this step. But I'm gonna be putting it back. It's actually removable. There's no glue holding it. Oh. Okay, well, Moxie is not doing well. So one of my friends, Moxie, is not doing well. You said you just mentioned you almost went back to the hood. Oh, okay. Anyways, how is everyone's day? My day, it's kind of been all right. It's kind of been slow. It's been, my day's kind of been slow. I mean, I mostly slept in. What am I talking about? Um, yeah. So far, all I've really been doing is working on this car, this specific car, Bozo. True. Last few days. Yeah, y'all feel free to chat. Feel free to type in the chat. Um, Mostly silent because not a lot's really happening in chat, and so yeah, that's kind of why I've been mostly silent. Also, let's see, trying to find. Oh yeah, forgot to mention. Zoom out for this. I mean, yeah, we only have 5 viewers, but that's not bad. I mean, I'm fairly new, as in like few years now. Fairly new to streaming, but I'm also working on this NS SD60. Working on this SD60 right now. You can kind of see this other side right here I'm working on. The other side's going to be a bit more extreme, this side. Right here. The uncoupling lever on the side fell off, so... Honestly, I'm probably not going to do any uncoupling levers, just because of how complicated it's going to be. So... Not because of pure laziness, just how complicated it's going to be to throw in uncoupling levers and some higher details. Although there are air hoses, we do have the MU cables, so we do have that. And something weird about 6693 is it has, like 6593 actually, just like 6593, it too has a yellow plow, which I thought is pretty cool. I think it's pretty unique. So yeah, that is one project I am currently working on. This other project, I have not really... I haven't started on this yet. How it just fell off. Let me find that. There it is. Here's the plan. But I'm working on this. Working on this Union Pacific. It's It's Intermountain. This Union Pacific ET44 AC. You can see it there. Already completed another locomotive. I don't have it out of the box, but it's the 5252. For those that have already seen the 2 videos, 5252 is already featured in 2 videos. That unit was a complete fade down. If y'all want, I can pull it out of the box, so y'all can see it. But right now, I'm just gonna leave it in the box. But 5252 is another locomotive I did. pick up the box. But it's this locomotive I did. Anyways. What? What? Okay. I'm currently live. Yeah, I'm live. Anyways, sorry about that. Um, anyways, let me go ahead and pull this back out and continue working on this. Anyways, yeah, y'all can kind of see what I have accomplished so far. What happens is mud, grime, sometimes even track grease from rail greasers catches on these wheels. It's mostly mud, actually. It's mostly mud. But it catches, and as the wheel spins, it sprays it out and sprays it all in a line. And it'll even spray up on the ends of the car. So again, pull out this other auto rack so y'all can see that. But yeah, it sprays up in a pretty fine line, actually. So that's what we're doing here. We go rust, sometimes little bits of rust, dirt, you know, road grime. It gets on these wheels, and then sometimes when it rains, gets the wheels wet. Gets it softens the dirt, and it sprays the dirt. Basically, the dirt sprays off the wheels, and it'll spray the line like that. You can actually see I'm not doing this end, but this end. Here, I forgot to mention. I also did this plastic pellets hopper. It's gonna be blurry because you have the other car in the foreground, but yeah, I did this ACFX plastic pellets hopper. Looks pretty good. So we'll go back on this side, and I'm just going to. And it's not supposed to be pretty, too. It's not supposed to be pretty. Hello, Bacon Gang Forever. Bacon. Bacon Crew Gang Forever. There we go. Right now we are working on. I'm gonna go and zoom out so you can see what I have done. This car. Most of this was done off camera. The majority of this was done off camera, but I'm working on this Scale Trains Autorack. This is not my car, by the way, so you will unfortunately not be seeing this car ever again. Well, not ever again, just on live streams. You're probably not going to see this car on another live stream, but you'll see this in some videos. But right now we're just doing the rest of the weathering. So yeah, right now we're doing the underframe right now. We're doing the underframe. We'll also do some of the sides of the car. And I think after that, we'll be able to put the trucks back on. Probably should have masked off the reporting marks on the trucks too. Yeah, I should have probably masked off those too, because yeah, pretty much. Um, oh, again, this over here. I have this Scale Trains CEFX AC400 I did. I've been doing this for a while. Probably 3 or 4 years now. Yeah, I've been in this 3 or 4 years. And yeah, it's been quite the journey actually. It's been quite the journey. Um a lot and a lot of trial and error. No, I mean a lot. Um but it's been amazing. And I and with model railroading, it's really do whatever. You can weather and graffiti, 1950s, 1930s era rolling stock. You can run 1950s, 1930s era rolling stock in a modern city scene. You can do whatever. You can run a model train, modern graffitied, you know, model train in a like 1940s scene. It's thanks, thanks. I recently picked up this Rapido Trains refrigeration car. Yeah. Um, I'm still trying to find photos of this, so I've mostly just gone in and weathered it. There's still no graffiti yet. I need to find some photos of the photos I've found have graffiti that I don't really want to copy. Um, because it's a bit like the graffiti's gonna be really difficult to copy, and it's not really the colors that I enjoy. There's the graffiti pieces I found are mostly like green, which I don't really like having green, color green in my graffiti because it's really difficult to copy. Like anything like blue and yellow is way easier. But yes, there is some green in this graffiti. You can see right there, and then there and there. It's not that I dislike the color green. It's just that with graffiti pieces with green in it, it's much more difficult. It's a lot more difficult. So, but I do have a few green, uh, few different paints of green. But I'm just going in and I'm just doing kick up, the kick up spray. What happens is these cars. I do play a few. I don't play games often though. But the games I do play is Grand Theft Auto 5. Uh, I have played Train Simulator a few times. Um, Sometimes I'll do some VR stuff. I, but it's not really live. I don't do it live. Um, Personally, I have do plays, and sometimes I'll play video games. Sometimes it's actually been a while. It's actually been a very long time. Although I also, I have played Fortnite and Roblox, but again, it's been a while. I want to say I played Fortnite. I want to say last July. I played Fortnite in July, I think. July or August. I honestly forget when I played. But I only played. Actually, no, it was last year. It's actually been a year. In Roblox, it's also been a while since I've played Roblox, but I used to do Roblox live streams. Nice, nice. But yeah, when I did play Roblox, it was kind of like this, except I would have this monitor right here. Use monitor as an example. Move for these. But it would always kind of I would have like a laptop kind of placed right about where this box is. I'd have a laptop there. Actually, the edge of the laptop would be like right here. The edge of the laptop, the edge of the keyboard would be right here. The screen would be right about here. And it would, yeah, I mean, I'd do this for hours. Who is it? WMM Transit Commission no remembers. But I did it like that because I played Roblox like that. I did live streams like that because I didn't really know how to use the like I didn't have like an OBS. I didn't have OBS Studio, and I don't have OBS Studios right now, but I didn't even know about OBS Studios and how you could connect it on your phone. But also playing Roblox, honestly, playing Roblox on a keyboard is a whole lot easier. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but in my opinion, playing Roblox on with a keyboard is easier. It's a lot easier. I do want to do at some point once I get more viewers. I want to do just a chatting stream. Chatting with some customers, chatting with some viewers while working on this. That's kind of something I want to do. It's just that I don't have enough viewers really. It's yeah. Yeah, it was interesting when I played Roblox on a on a separate device and had the camera, and I always, well, not, I wouldn't always do it, but sometimes I'd pull up my own live stream on the keyboard on the laptop, and I would point the camera so it would be oriented just like this, and I'd put like the laptop right in front of it, and it was trippy. It was multiplying the stream over and over again. So like it was like and the exact stream, the exact image just in the center, and it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And that was pretty cool. I mean, and it was always like I want to say 5 or 6 seconds off, and so there'd be like a small delay. There would be a small delay with every stream or with every. I'll have to make a clip of that. I'll have to make a YouTube short of whenever I mess around on a live stream. Yeah, it's kind of what live streams have been like in the past few years, actually, past 3 years. So yeah, I've actually been doing this now that I think about it. Now that I've added the live streams, I've actually been doing this for 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. I didn't do my live stream until I did not do my first live stream in 3 years ago. My oldest video is 5 years ago. So yeah, I've been doing this for 4 years. It's been 4 years. It's been 4 years. Crazy. This was kind of the because also we have a thing on Discord. We have a thing on Discord where we call each other. It's not. It's usually the same time too. It's also the same time. But yeah, we call it foamathon. It's kind of like foamers and marathon kind of combined. Foamer and marathon combined. And so yeah, we all usually call not usually. It's not really. We don't have like a standard time we call it. It's normally whenever we are all available. So yeah. But at some point, I am going to do a like a subathon at some point. Yeah, subathon two is boring. But yeah, that's kind of the story on more or less how I started streaming, basically. Yeah. Actually, it still happens, Moxie. BNSF 4706, it still happened. So what do you mean back there? It still happens, Moxie. What are you talking about? It's mostly you and Asher who are the degens. Yeah, it's mostly you and Asher, Moxie. Moxie, or sorry, BNSF 4706. You are the airball. Nah. True, Moxie. True. I just like to call you an airball, just because. Regardless whether you are an airball or not, I just call you an airball for no reason. Zero reason. Zero reason. There's no reason. Today's the fifth. So today's the fifth. All right. Okay, no, it's the sixth. Never mind. It's the sixth. I actually don't know what today is. That's crazy. I actually don't. I do not know what today is. Why was this on my chair? For those who don't know, this is part of a wheel set. For those who don't know, that's part of. I was part of a wheel set. The axle. This is the axle for when the wheel set's like, well, it's broken. I mean, there's not a whole lot you can do with this. think it was like an Athearn wheel set or something. I don't know. Athearn actually make some pretty good stuff. They do. They actually do make some pretty good stuff. I usually if Scale Trains does not supply it, if Scale Trains does not make it, such as the SD70Ms, SD70 Aces, um, ES44 DCs, not saying Union Pacific. I know Union Pacific does not have the ES44 DCs, but if I do need to get one, I'm gonna probably get an Athearn model. Wait, who founded Mark? I just want to clarify who founded Mark. Come on, 4706. Who founded Mark? Say it before I unmod you. Say it before I unmod you. Say it or I'll unmod you. Who founded Mark? Okay, just as I thought. All right. I just wanted to clarify. Asher Asher is the CEO and founder of Mark. Why did you delete that? I'm probably gonna get banned for this, but yeah, I didn't think I would make that reference. Moxie. Yeah, you thought you were safe. No, I'm not gonna risk it. I ain't risking it. Not gonna lie, although I'm not gonna lie, not gonna lie, I was this, I was this close to deleting the Discord server. I was that close to deleting the Discord server. For those who didn't know, someone raided the ever living hell out of the Discord server. I'm not gonna go into detail on what happened, but oh my god, it annoyed everyone. But yeah, I was really close to, like, I was 1 second away from deleting the Discord server. Do you have to mention? Do you have to mention it, Moxie? Moxie, Moxie, you still here? Turn up that little ball. That's the video we both saw. I turned up that little boy. I don't know why. I just randomly thought about it, but here we are. Well, the only person that did was AWR. AKA that one railroad that looks like the goddamn British flag. Don't believe me? I'll post a photo of AWR. Anyways, back on this side of the car. The Airball Wide Railroad. Yes, the Airball Wide Railroad. Because you're the clanker furry. Moxie Pacific is a clanker furry. But you gotta admit, this shit is fire. You gotta admit, this is fire. And I didn't even put in hours doing this. No, I put in days. Yeah, actually, maybe even weeks. And this was several weeks of work. Yeah. I've spent a whole hell of a lot of time doing this. A lot of effort, a lot of work, a lot of effort. Let me go and remove this tag right here. I'll go back and redo this. It's just a small scribble piece, so I'm just gonna. Let that slide. Frick. Did it again. Spilled Isol purple alcohol. Anyways, Oh no, yeah, I got 4706 a dash 8. Well, I helped him get a dash 8. Carmelo, um, Carmelo, 4706. Um, Del Rio Sabrina. Yeah. Railstream, Railcam 7. And, of course, me. They made Cap about Carmelo. I'm probably gonna hop off now. Because my phone's kind of low on battery, and so either way, this is kind of planned as like a short stream. And once my phone dips down past 10%, I'm gonna hop off. All right. Yeah, I'm probably gonna hop off now. Hope y'all had hope y'all enjoyed this live stream. Please like and subscribe. And as always, this is BNSF 3815 out.